Hey, good morning and welcome to the sound test room. Oh, hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. So, okay, Korg Gadget. Awesome, brilliant, incredible. We all know this and we all love Gadget. I particularly like the closed environment workspace of Gadget, because I mean you can get your stuff out, you can drop it into Cubasis or Audio or whatever, the finished wave or whatever, and do all sorts of stuff like that, easily to transport it and export it and do everything you like. But I like the fact that you get these gadgets, and I like the fact that you can work in the environment and work within its limitations. It's not like perfect because nothing is perfect, but it's very cool. I like it, and so it's just come out with the Gladstone here, uh, a new acoustic instruments drum machine. I'm not going to change anything in this because it's part of the song, and Madrid as well. So this piece that I've been playing with the last few days, and it wasn't going to be a video. But I thought, well, yeah, it might make a nice one. It's interesting. You can see here I used two Gladstones there, two Madrids, and then I've got three Darwins going on there, and then another Madrid, and the thing built up, and then a Bilbao, and then a Kamata, one instance of Kamata there, Gladstone, another Madrid, another couple of Darwins, and Abu Dhabi, another Gladstone, and another Madrid. And it kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it was the whole thing started to evolve and get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I thought, well, this is ending up as a track basically. And at the moment, me and Colin Powell, some of you will be familiar with that. We basically do progressive rock albums, and the last one was Dark Side of the Pen. And we're working on a new one now called the Last Will and Testament of Walter Canterbury. Now, the difference between the last, I think, 6 albums is that they've all kind of been hybrid albums. They've been a mixture of iOS and VSTs and desktop stuff, and all sort of put together like that. So there was no sort of limitation. We didn't limit ourselves to just iOS or just doing it on VSTs or whatever, or desktop doors and stuff like that. But with this, The Last Will and Testament of Walter Canterbury, is the whole album will be 100%, absolutely 100% iOS. And this is possibly going to be a track called Inspector Droog Investigates. And possibly, because we have a particular theme and a feel, and we kind of reject music if we don't like it and stuff like that, the usual kind of thing. But this may fit in for this particular track. But if it doesn't, it'll end up somewhere else anyway, I'm sure, on another thing we do. But anyway, it's got 4 Madrids. Is it 5 Madrids? So it's might be even more. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got 5 Madrids and probably around 5 Gladstones as well, and loads of Darwins and stuff, which is the IM1. Now, I'm going to play the whole thing because it's nice to hear it as a thing. And the thing I like about Gadget is that, it's a kind of like using audio units now. You can have as many instances of a gadget in a track as you like. So, for instance, we have this instance here, which is just ballroom kit. I may have made some adjustments, and then we have this one here, which is another ballroom kit. But if we go along here to this one, we'll see it's this one, and I have added some of the. With that one, I was particularly glad that I chose that one actually. But this one here. If we look here, I've used the new IFX, and I've used this quite a lot, the insert effects for Gadget now, which is absolutely superb. I've used it quite a lot now, many of these tracks, and it's made life and work in Gadget super great, because now I can add, if I was to add, I'm not going to, but if I was to add another effect there, I can add up to 5 inserts on one channel. So that's super cool. So I've got compressor, I can sidechain to another channel, EQ, filter, auto wah, phaser, flanger, decimated delay, and a reverb, all to use just on the actual track as well, which was a thing because people always wanted to know, could we add extra effects? I mean, some of the gadgets have got effects added, and then you have to, some didn't, but this makes it great, and they're good effects. They're very good reverbs. Anyway, I don't want this video to go on forever, and it's not a tutorial on how to work with with Gladstone and Madrid. You know, Jacob's already done those. If you're familiar with Gadget, it's pretty straightforward. If you're not familiar with Gadget, there are some pretty good tutorials out there. Maybe I should do a look. If anybody would like to see me do a proper how I construct these things and stuff. But you know, most people know how Gadget works now. Anyway, I'm going to drop out the microphone and I'm going to play the track to see if you guys like it. And if you're watching Colin, you see what you think, see if this may possibly be Inspector Droog Investigates from The Last Will and Testament of Walter Canterbury. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I hope you guys enjoy the track. And before I go on, you can see how most of this is, a lot of this has been constructed by doing the first part and then copying. I may at the end if I've got a few minutes. I don't want it to go on for ages. I want it to be quite short. And I've already banged on for 5 minutes before playing anything at all. Anyway, so here is the thing. But you can see I've copied the one and then I will have added bits and pieces. And little tiny bits. And the great thing about Gadget is you can just add a gadget somewhere. I'm not actually sure if there's a limitation to how many you add. But I've got 18 tracks there? 18 gadgets. And I don't know. I know I can go on anyway. But you can add just a bing or something here and there. It's just great. And that's what I love about it. It makes life simple. It's stable, secure. It doesn't... I've never had it go down on me anyway. Oh, hello. Oh, dear. I've never had it crash on me. All right, guys. Here it is. Inspector Droog Investigates. Sorry, at this point I shouldn't have done that. I had the loop turned on. I shall start again. I do apologise. Terribly sorry. I was going to say something else as well, and now I've completely forgotten what it was. Well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, here we go again. Inspector Droog Investigates. Oh yes, that was it. Yes, the whole point of the video. The whole point of the video was to show you how Madrid and Gladstone sound within a completed track with other gadgets and stuff. That's the point. Anyway, here we go. So there you go, there you go. Now I quite like that. I particularly like this this funky bit here. So there's some very cool stuff, you know, and the thing is here, you're not just don't ever just like say I'm just going to use one bass track or something like that, and you can easily combine bass tracks. So you've got this one running here, this solo of that out. Oh gold, here we go. See. Also, at the same time, you'll have this one running. Complement each other quite nicely. And just before I go, I was really happy with the Abu Dhabi as well. It was a very simple thing that started like at the top here, and it was just a nice, like, it was I'll quickly show you, but it was just another point is like there's just a few things like that I did inside all the way through, sort of thing, different things, and copy and pasted it, and then slightly changed it out down here for the second part, and then made it a little bit more and it doesn't have to be right in your face subtle, and it just adds a little bit, and it particularly adds to this funky bass line. And I did as well something I don't normally do with I usually for almost everything that I do, I usually plug a MIDI keyboard in, but for this whole thing, I just did everything via the just with Gadget, nothing else, just with the iPad. So I mean, these lovely chords in this particular instance of Darwin, I had chord switch on it. No, you need to take the solo off, Doug, you fool. Right, so for this instance of Darwin, so for anything the chord wise I wanted, I just had the chord switched on and made sure that my scaling was the same, and everything works out cool beats. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this. If you have liked the video, visit thesoundtestroom.com, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, if you can donate anything to help the Sound Test Room out, that's brilliant. If not, carry on enjoying the videos, and I will see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you do want to see it more detailed, I'm going to do some more Gadget ones, because I've started to use Gadget massively now. So also GarageBand as well. I'm well back into GarageBand as well. It's weird. Gadget and GarageBand are featuring heavily in the Last Will and Testament of Walter Canterbury. I kid you not. Okay, see you guys later.